Warning, the following program contains segments that may be unsuitable for photosensitive viewers. The following program is sponsored in part by the Cave AudioVisual Enterprise and brought to you by Makina for nighttime fun all day.
We've got lots of great music coming up for you in just a few minutes, but first we have the news.
Warning. The following content is comprised of images, ideas, and sounds that, while alluring, are intended for mature audiences.
I woke up and I celebrated 1 year sober. My wife had an affair, the marriage is over, but the baby is mine and can't hold me from me losing my mind, so damn lonely that I'm roaming on the interstate looking for exits. Swipe a card, stick a chip, bounce a check quick. What's the use of living this life that I've been living? When given I've been living a lie. This is the long suicide of Professor Luc Oswell. Somebody tell God I'm leaving. I'm breathing my last of family gatherings. The children laughing at picture taking bills. I'm paying, liberating myself from this pipe dream. Even the beat is free from my rhyme scheme. I'm leaving her, but I'm not leaving Earth. I'm leaving him or her before this kid's birth. And that's the worst thing that I could do, but it's true, I gotta move like a stone. Meant to roll from my home that's been stolen. I'm gone from the preaching, gone for the evening, gone from the teaching. Alone I'll be reaching for solace, and Big said his will is weak, so is mine. I think I lost it. Baby. I had a bad day and ran away. I plan to stay until I live the grandest day without a tragic break. And I hope this is my last escape. I'm driving, and I hope this is my last escape. I'm flying, and I hope this is my last escape. I'm not dying, I've stopped climbing, but I'm not dying.
Oh man, I've been through it and don't know many who it. Oh man, I've been through it and don't know many who it. Oh man, I've been through it and don't know many who it. Oh man, I've been through it and don't know many who it. Oh man, I've been through it and don't know many who it. Oh man, I've been through it and don't know many who it. Oh man, I've been through it and don't know many who it. Oh man, I've been through it and don't know many who it.
My man, I've been through it and don't know many who would withstand this abuse or choose to go through this. So open the canopy, release this insanity. Can it be I single-handedly dismantled my career or my family in fear? God damn it, it is clear. The champions in tears, advancements over years are romantic and idealized. I'm panicking, just landed in Appleton, then I ran again to freedom I imagined, while relaxing in the backseat of my Camry. Ignoring calls from my family, I'm snoring, falling, I'm panicking. I ran away because I had a bad day. I need a place to make a plan, a place where I can stay. I must escape to live the grandest day. I'm driving, and I just ran away, I'm flying. I ran away because I had a bad day. I need a place to make a plan, a place where I can stay. I must escape to live the grandest day. I'm driving, and I just ran away, I'm flying.
La zona blanca es únicamente para el inmediato abordaje y desembarque de pasajeros, no para estacionarse.
I landed in Cabo, God knows I needed it. Weed by the metric ton, tequila, sex and fun. 23 Mexican masseuses to loosen the news from the part of me that produced an air. Used to stare at a honey tan blonde fantasizing. 100 grand through a money gram, plan to ride him all night long. Joe Cocker, no blocking, dough dropping like a Nick Manic load and explode on the debutante. Okay, maybe 30. I haven't been dirty in a decade, I'm thirsty. The dirty girls were too, I was spewing and drizzling. Kitten came through, one of kids on her titties, and each 36 double D and the children and the siblings dripping. We took another trip again. Cabo San Lucas, Oswell, Rockwell. Orgy on the docks, chicks watching, oh well. Hot spell in the sauna, hard to tell who want a piece of me. Till the 3-piece bikini came off easily. Sleazy me, silly me, the sleaziest was feeling me. Thick as sex queens, banging, singing, put your dick in me. I figured we could fuck on the beach, in the streets, in the heat, in the sea, in a tree, in the sheep, in a jeep, in the oceans, in the seas. We could either creep or keep it indiscreet. You can eat it when I skeet it, then repeat it when complete. Be my Viagra, see my disaster. Have me for dinner, then after the bender, I'll pretend that I was decent. Free from any precinct, district, or jurisdiction. She said, fine, just make sure your dick's in. Running from the mason, I plan to stay under the canopy, escape from the hate of the home and insanity that I once known. Fuck 'em to sleep, turn a bed into a boneyard. My friends welcome, I'll send the postcard. No time to text, getting fucked on a boat hard. Say what's up to the Coast Guard. I'm the captain, I report to no sergeant. More vodka, more enchiladas. Keep bottles popping, I earned the right to be rotten. My hardships are awful, wish that it could all be forgotten. Cause I planned to stay and I was betrayed by a rendezvous. So I ran away and I plan to stay.
Your boyfriend said you treat the practice as a rebound. You sleep at night. Your boyfriend said you treat the practice as a rebound. You sleep at night. Your boyfriend said you treat the practice as a rebound. You sleep at night. Your boyfriend said you treat the practice as a rebound. You sleep at night.
Keep the camera candid. Pamela Anderson's clone is doing handstands on my manhood. Living good like Russell and Sierra. Feeling better since retreating to this pretty Riviera in the CF Cortez. Me and my padres sipping Tecates, Rico, Suave, holiday vibe. All the way live, baby oil on a hottie. Turn her body to a mudslide. Send a car for Mark, coupe for Luther. New plane for Aaron. I'm reintroducing who? The gold Toyota, talking on my Motorola while I'm sipping Coca-Cola. The return of Cosa Nostra, an overdose of motion. Life as fast as roller coasters to see, but ain't no overdosing for me. Porn stars, foreign cars, party in the corridor. Naughty as the Mardi Gras, like spring break, 16 freaks to slay. Anyway, you know I plan to stay the grandest day. Cave reunion, celebrate divorce. A new man, I'm elevating my choice. Poised for a new prime, but in due time, I'm giving the option to New Line Cinema to sign me, wine me, down to design. The redefining moment of North Carolina, never lost. Return of the clever boss. Pocket green like the bay, getting paid. Watch the cheddar toss.
Well, go forth. Be one with yourself, with your God, with your universe, with your spouse, with your family. Take a little time to love yourself. Just sit back and just think. Put all the great qualities that you have in your life.
Another dip of the caviar on pate. Alas, I've escaped from all my sad days. Got a call from the father of a tragic case. Must have found a postcard and started tracking me. Said his son had a scholarship to UNC to run track, but had a running with a bully C. Well, it was 5 of them, maybe 5 or 10. Jealous teens who got the drop and put an eye on him. He said his son was outnumbered, tried fighting them. He was outgunned when they pulled a 9 on him. A fist fight then ensued, but a knife was in. They broke his leg and kneecap, a black eye on him. He's recovering, his grandmother's grim. He's got a brother wanting just to pull a gun on them. So I had to say, this is a tragic break. But Professor Oswell will not be back to make amends or a friend and condemn or contend with the whims of an idiot who will never win. Sorry, but I've been thinking about my life. I might get my cancer back, so relax or die. What's the use of me perusing rules I can use when half of their asses will get blasted in school shootings? I have to outlast to the end and keep moving. I'm all chewed up and I refuse to keep losing. I can't help it because I've been cheated and my faith has been depleted. I've hastily retreated. There's nothing I can do because your time is wasted. Placing me in a tragic situation that you're facing, in this evening I'm eating with my crew at Cabo Wabo Cantina. I'll pour a shot of sangria. It's a tragic break and I ran away to never have a bad day that ended in a tragic way. I'm sad to say, very sad to say, Luc Oswell will let the world have its way. It's a tragic break and I ran away to never have a bad day that ended in a tragic way. I'm sad to say, very sad to say, Luc Oswell will let the world have its way. I've mastered day drinking, former Pharisee, given over to blowjobs and heresy. Now I'm on a ferry to Lienzo Carver. I threw away my phone, still getting calls though. The father from the drama of the son who got so caught up in the father has lost his scholarship, and now the doctor said that he's not walking right. Detached retina in his right eye. I asked his father, why me? What about the police? What about the activists and officials who hold meetings? He said he can't trust them and there's no peace. He said the problem's gotta get solved, you gotta get involved.
up.
Please, please tell me you're getting into trouble in Cabo.
I've been less than reputable.
Oh, I'm sure. We all have to go crazy sometimes. So, what's up?
I'm thinking about going back to my old ways.
Long overdue? Very long overdue.
Somebody wants me to handle something for them. What do you think?
Well, Professor, Mr. Problem Solver, I think you need to have a few more shots, wrap up whatever delicious nastiness you've got going on down there. Then get back up here.
Will do. I appreciate you, Miss 28.
I will always be Bianca to you. Do you want the club involved, or will you go solo?
I was thinking we could do this together.
Done. I haven't burned anything in a while.
When I get back, I'm going to burn everything.
If I return, I will burn everything within my pedigree, using my depression and aggression as my weaponry. Listen, we repeat these mistakes of the past. I grabbed the passport to make the ass whooping fast. Now I'm back to the States where I'm feeling kinda ill again. Load up the Tundra heater underneath the seat, and then I hit the interstate to renovate my crew. Start with Miss 28, and then I relay the news. Miss 28 ministrates for 28 days, giving infinite strength to desecrate and degrade. She's an old trusted friend from the crazier days. I hit the safe deposit box to make sure that she's paid, and we'll find all 10 of them and put an end to them. Put them in a coma, getting enemas of pins in them. Went to the hospice to see the boy's father. He said, thank God that I called Luc Oswell. I said, you're the reason that I came here this evening. Until further notice, me and God and I'm speaking. Now I'm speeding from the clinic, busy accelerating. Miss 28 was steady waiting right adjacent from the home of the teen who went and started the shit. We pulled up in the carport and sparked up a clip. Shot the door off the hinges. They hit the floor flinching. His mother and his brother huddled in the corner cringing. I said, if I have to come back here again, we'll see how far your intestines blow in the wind. A check for his family, a sincere apology. Write them both now, and while you're at it, get some coffee please. Don't make us cock and squeeze, not a lot of heart in me. Try to get fly and get grounded like we're dropping fleas. Then we set the house on fire, they hollered. Insurance money goes to the family and the doctor. The boy soon recovered. I never took a buck for the trouble undergone, because a father loved his son. Me and Miss 28 met for a dinner date. Shrimp at Elijah's on Cape Fear, surprised to hear the chat about a house that caught on fire. Waiter, check please, time to retire. We could've massacred the family, left cadavers in the pantry. Instead I put my gun up in the tundra, then I scrambled. Could've massacred the family, cadavers in the pantry. Instead I put my gun up in the tundra, then I scrambled. Gave them a bad date, because they underestimated what professors do when they get off they vacate. I should've hit them with my AK. While smiling, I could've lit them up in blazing flames, but frying up some justice for the little man who's trying to live a better life. Don't stop climbing, Professor, what's up? I'm back like a vertebra. Professor, what's up? I will attack the murderers, burglars, perverters of justice, and their servicers. I'm crazy as 10 plagues, a curse and a burden for you.
The fire we reported is still burning out of control. There are no reports of injuries, but a 3-block area has been evacuated. You might want to avoid that route on the way home from work.
All units in the downtown core respond to the Marc
The trigger gets lighter with each squeeze, and cleaner than a sea breeze right after a deep freeze. Release the Kraken. Luc Oswell, the new Godspell is back in fashion like Ocknell was rapping again. A rerun happening, or 3 guns clapping when the stash gets grabbed. Kept tabs on my ex, I keep it in checks. Don't expect a reconnection, the affection met his death. When she stepped out, I guess I'll solve another problem and hit hard like 808. Mean Marc drums of LCN, Bigger Thompson, Jerry M. I got him on K, Sirius XM. I'm not a superhero, so still get it right. I like to fight, and big titty blondes are my kryptonite. kryptonite, a mess, a mish, a mash, a mass of misses. Forget the cash, the class, the status, the kisses. This is the epilogue, I gotta get involved to prevent the whole world from falling apart. I'm a living contradiction, I don't know where to start. I drift in the car, and no matter how far that I drive or fly or ride or glide or stride, I'll survive and rise and thrive and then arrive in a better place. Like the new Fraser Crane, I hear the blues calling when I'm boarding the plane. If I make a mistake, I'll admit it. But when I'm great, then you know my foes will never forget it. It's the new beginning, it's the first issue. Hit the newsstands, and I'm globally trending, and I'm socially mending what the media has ended. Professional problem solving has been reinvented. You got a problem? Just call me. Pick up the cell and call Oswell. You got a problem? Just call me. Pick up the cell and call Oswell. You got a problem? Just call me. Pick up the cell and call Oswell. You got a problem? Just call me. Pick up the cell and call Oswell. You got a problem? Just call me. Pick up the cell and call Oswell. I'm a vet ready to snap your neck. I shine and rhyme at the same time. I'm a vet ready to snap your neck. I shine and rhyme at the same time. I'm a vet ready to snap your neck. I shine and rhyme at the same time. I'm a vet ready to snap your neck. I shine and rhyme at the same time.
There is an interesting thing about all this. I might be willing to forgive them. And that's because God forgives us, you know. I mean, because that's part of what our thing is.
We've got lots of great music coming up for you in just a few minutes, but first we have the news.
Analog camouflage 2-inch reels. Analog camouflage 2-inch reels. Analog camouflage 2-inch reels. All people do is criticize, 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 criticize. Never went platinum, just criticize, 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 criticize. Never dropped an album, just criticize, 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 criticize. And they wanna be the blue meanie and the yellow submarine. You ain't even Houdini, might as well come clean. I got a cradle in January, hearse in December, so I'm a writer, first to remember. Hertz rental to a Lamborghini, back to a black Scion. I can't recover fast enough from my past triumph. You ask why I'm on top, I'm an icon. And why not a photo flash finish like a Nikon. Old school, Oakley to a Kenwood to Alpine. Analog, low def, lazy snare rolling I'm holding in my memory bank. And my floppy. Stop me if the grid goes down, I'm still popping and I'm still heavy-handed, but never reprimanded by every man who thinks he's got a plan to expand. And I wrote a couple quotes that I know will get my foes shook. Nicholas Sparks in the trap, dope in my notebook. Y'all riding coattails, hoping that we don't look just like America's dumbest crooks. You undertook the wrong line of work. I hurt you for the small infraction. In Tampa Bay or Miami, I cover all attractions. Crashing cars, fashion stars at the funeral. I beautify the ugly and eulogize the beautiful. So who am I to move too little and get the very least? Give me a tenth of the harbor, shrimp on the Barbie, pimps and Ferraris. My arsenal like Oliver Queen, dollar green like jalapeno, or Cersei in the Odyssey. You trivialize these serious guys and minimize what we energize, despise what we idolize. Figure I get to try, getting my Billy Wild. Women lie, children cry, people die, villains rise. Criticize, 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 criticize. We going platinum, so everybody just criticize, 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 criticize. We got an album out, so everybody just criticize, 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 criticize. Villa and Cabo, so everybody dance. She's got a ticket to ride like the fair. Tomorrow never knows, so I couldn't compare. The price of success is kinda high, it ain't nice. My chances about to stand is Keira Knightley on ice. I got a plan to expand while I'm controlling the land. Now it's time that I take my life into my own hands. And when I land on the strip, I'll tell the world I'm from Goldsboro, the home of Cherry Hospital and said showgirls. I'll do it for me, and then I'll make it for you, and celebrate with a cold brew, and chill with the old crew, and say that I told you. The people can't mold you, the people can't see. You gotta give them the whole view. You know that I'm here for my people, I love them. And I work with Republicans, but I don't trust them. I'm too old for cussing. thuggin' and buggin', duggin' and bustin'. Rather watch my Russian caviar pass through customs than call me geriatric. But don't get very mad at the fact that I refuse to let my dreams go to a casket, tisket or a tasket. Go get all dramatic. But I'm a stack of Billy when I get up out the city. And with 7 pretty women skinny dipping to the rhythm that we give them, it's the only way to really spend $1 billion. Analog camouflage 2-inch reels. I rock Z and a sob 3-inch heels. For my girl with the Sassoon, that's too real. Like the freestyle battle in the bathroom years. Analog camouflage 2-inch reels. I rock Z and a sob 3-inch heels. For my girl with the Sassoon, that's too real. Like the freestyle battle in the bathroom years. So criticize, 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 criticize. Now it's time, I got to do something. So criticize, 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 criticize. Now it's time, I got to do something. So criticize, 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 criticize. Now it's time, I got to do something.
Until next time, this has been a Cave Audiovisual Enterprise production.